great energy in the building, and excited to be with you for State Carolina. Diarra slaps the ball into the backcourt, so it will be NC State with the ball first. Jones and Tyler Zeller with you courtside in the Smith Center. DJ Horn, Cadeau gets the assignment on him early, and Horn forces up a tough shot from the right elbow, no good, and bounds out of bounds after it. I don't think that hit anything. It just came up short. Cormac Ryan kind of challenged late as well, as State now with Carolina inbounding. State's going to pick up with full court pressure.
A little man-to-man press to start out, trying to force us into pressure. We didn't handle it well on Monday, so hopefully we do today.
Once the Heels get it in, State eases up, and Cadeau will bring it front side. Carolina going right to left as we see it here courtside in the Smith Center. Cadeau between the circles, over to R.J. Davis, deep on the right wing, gets it to Baycott on the right baseline, pulls up for the 12-footer and shot at 13 feet. State with the rebound on the air ball by Baycott. O'Connell gets it in the post to DJ Burns. They'll clear out the right side of the floor for Burns. Muscling against Baycott, and his layup is good as he finished on the left side, starting on the right. Carolina played him man-to-man, and Burns able to hook it home.
Yeah, Burns one-on-one in the post there, doing a great job getting his left hand, getting all the way across the lane there.
Carolina doubled Burns some in Raleigh, played him man-to-man some. They went one-on-one that time, and Burns able to score. Ingram to Cadeau on the right wing. 2-0 State. Carolina missed a jump shot on its first possession and nearly turns it over on its second. It's kind of a lazy pass by Cadeau, trying to get it to Ingram on the right side of the lane. It was tipped out of bounds. So with 8 on the shot clock, Carolina will be inbounding down 2-0.
Yeah, Ingram had O'Connell trying to get a good matchup there.
Inbounds goes to R.J. Davis. He'll give it right back to the inbounder, Cadeau. Over to Davis. Quick catch and shoot three is a little short from the right sideline. Diarra with the rebound. So Carolina's taken 2 shots, and State's gotten the rebound on both of them as Morcell comes up short on a corner transition 3. Carolina the other way, still down 2-0. R.J. Davis in the corner left to Ryan. Back to Davis. He's got the larger Diarra on him, but Carolina doesn't take advantage. Instead, they work it around the perimeter and now get it in the post to Ingram. Ingram with the smaller O'Connell on him, trying to back in right of the lane. State thinking about the double team. Instead, Ingram spins baseline, draws the foul, and will go to the line for 2 shots. So, Z, we've seen it. That's happened a couple of times where Ingram's had O'Connell on him. Carolina couldn't get him the ball earlier. That time they do, and now Ingram will have 2 free throws.
Yeah, State's switching a lot of pick and rolls right now. They're doing a great job on RJ on those pin downs. They're switching out with the guy outside the screen, trying to take him away. But what's happening is Ingram is getting good matchups. O'Connell guarding Ingram in the post is not really matchup State wants, so obviously we're going at it. O'Connell there really didn't have much of a chance of guarding him on that play.
Ingram knocks in the first free throw for Carolina's first point. So 2-1 State, and Ingram makes them both. Good to see him knock them both in. He's a 57% shooter on the season. So 2-2. Ingram's 2 free throws knocks things up. Burns, who has the only bucket for State, has it between the circles. Now to Horn on the right side. Cormac Ryan, the assignment this time against the talented perimeter scorer for State. Pack works it around the perimeter. It's now Morcell. He pushes Cadeau away. Cadeau was out of position, so Morcell attacked the rim and laid it in. Yeah, once Cadeau fell off of him, as Carolina quickly the other way. Ingram for the corner 3.
Great push by RJ. RJ getting the ball up the court as fast as he could, made a good move. Ingram's man came to help and able to hit him for a 3.
Tar Heels moving so quickly, didn't even give us a chance to tell you what happened on the other end, as it's now 5-4. Carolina with the lead, State with the basketball. Morcell on the perimeter, spins to the left elbow. His swooping hook shot. Boy, what a tough shot by Morcell as he gets it to go 6-5. He has 4 of State's 6 points.
Really hard shot by Morcell there. That shot we want him to shoot every time.
R.J. Davis on the left wing for Carolina. Pocket pass to Baycott, goes to the rim, and he's hacked there. Couldn't finish, but he draws the foul on Diarra. And that'll be 2 more free throws coming for Carolina. This time it's Baycott, and this will be interesting to see. Baycott's had a great year at the line, but he was 1 of 6 against Miami and did not look good at all in the final moment shooting free throws.
Yeah, you got to imagine the last 4 or 5 days here he's been shooting a lot of free throws. Hopefully there's a fall in, but great job by Baycott on that play. Able to knock the first one in. That looked a lot better. Great job on that pick and roll, rolling hard to the rim. They tried to double RJ coming off, and he had him in the pocket for a not an easy layup, but a layup where he got fouled.
So Baycott's first free throw good to tie it at 6. 17:09 to go First half in the Smith Center. Baycott goes 2 of 2. That one did pop around the iron a bit, but dropped in. So the Heels, 4 of their 7 points at the line. Ingram and Baycott have made a pair. Ingram knocked in a three-pointer as well. 7-6. Carolina on top, but State with the basketball. They get it to Burns, well out on the right side of the floor. Boy, spins baseline by Baycott and scores. So Burns has gone one-on-one with Baycott twice and has been able to convert both times.
Great agility by Burns there. Armando just guarded him far out, spun right off of him.
State is 4 of 6 from the floor as Cadeau on the drive finds a cutting Ingram for the soaring right-handed hammer. What a pass and finish.
Great cut by Ingram, cutting weak side. Cadeau drove that slot, and Ingram cut the weak side. Great dunk.
9-8. That's as high as Ingram's been all year. As Horn going to try a guarded step-back three and knock it in. State is 5 of 7 from the floor here early on. Remember, they shot 27% in Raleigh, and they take an 11-9 lead. Ingram between the rings for Carolina. Dribbles to the left wing. Handoff to R.J. Davis. State switches up top, so Davis is now guarded by Burns. Finds Baycott cutting to the rim, and he banks it off the center square.
Really tough finish by Baycott there, about 3-4 feet out, met somebody chest to chest, and able to finish over him.
Trimble and Withers come to the scorer's table for Carolina. By the way, Jaden Taylor has checked in for State. He replaced O'Connell a minute ago when Baycott was at the free throw line. Horn to Burns. Pump fake for a long 2. Now he's going to try to go one-on-one with Baycott again. Spins one way, throws up a wild hook shot, no good. R.J. Davis with the rebound. Heading the other way in a tie game. Kicks it right corner to Ryan. Didn't pull the trigger on the 3. Gives it back to R.J. Davis. Heels will set up. Davis, big step through against Morcell. Had his shot blocked, and Morcell comes out of there with it.
Yeah, R.J. pushing hard there. A little challenging shot. Trying to step through. Just couldn't quite get it off.
So game tied at 11. 15-15 to go first half. Horn caught in the corner. Out to Diarra. He'll take the 3. It's short. Baycott, good box out on Burns for the rebound. Hubert Davis wants his team to run. Cadeau the other way. Crossover behind the back to the cup. And banks it home with the left hand. What a move by the freshman.
A lot of moves there. Behind the back, between the legs, able to finish with the left hand. That is explosive moves there.
13-11. Cadeau gives Carolina the 2-point lead for his first bucket of the ball game. Burns, right of the lane. We've seen this story as he bangs with Baycott. On the right block. Spins baseline. And a foul is going to be called on Baycott. Also, the freshman Dennis Parker Jr. is in the contest for the first time for NC State. Horn around a high screen, dribbles to the right elbow, kicks it out to Morcell. He penetrates to the left elbow. Cut off there by R.J. Davis. Morcell going to have to pull up for the long 2. No good. Rebound ripped down by Washington. Shot clock was getting late for State there, forcing Morcell into the shot. Washington wipes out as he comes front side, gets up off the floor, and gets the pass from R.J. Davis. 13-11, Carolina's Ingram has it now. Floats a pass into the paint to Withers left of the lane, trying to back in against Morcell. And he's going to be called for an offensive foul. Second foul on Carolina. Withers and Baycott each with 1. O'Connell and Diarra have a foul for NC State. So it's still 13-11 Carolina, and the Wolfpack has the basketball. Middlebrooks, middle of the floor, dribbles to the right wing, tried to hand off. Had it knocked away. Horn picks it up, immediately shoots, and can't score. Middlebrooks over the back of Trimble. Did not make contact with him and was able to get the rebound. Hands off to Horn on the right side. Drives baseline. Stopped there by Trimble. Will have to reset out to O'Connell. O'Connell, the Stanford transfer, weaving through traffic right of the lane. Dumps in the post to Middlebrooks. Extra pass goes out to Jaden Taylor. Wide open for the 3 that he knocks in.
Great play by Middlebrooks. Hitting out. He got double teamed in the paint. Saw who was wide open and hit Taylor for the 3.
14-13, State takes the lead. Withers is getting all tangled up out on the perimeter against the freshman Parker. So Withers gets the ball, dribbles right past him, but can't finish. Rebound to NC State. Pack with a 1-point lead and the ball. O'Connell, front side, bounces on the right to Horn. Trimble right there on the catch. Horn uses a Middlebrooks screen to get a 2-point jumper that he knocks in. State is red hot. 6 of 10 from the floor. And the Pack now leads it by 3, 16-13. In the post, Washington faces up against Middlebrooks left of the lane, and he draws the foul as he elevates to shoot. And Washington to the line for 2 shots with 12:45 to go in the first half, and Washington makes the first. Ryan replaces Ingram. First time that Ingram has gone to the bench as Washington makes both free throws.
A little different lineup here, a little smaller than we're used to. No RJ, no Armando.
O'Connell around a high screen and turns it over. Trimble comes up with the loose ball, attacking the rim. He'll lay it in from the right.
Trimble's so good in transition, just one-on-one downhill to get a layup.
State quickly the other way with the Tar Heels now back on top, 17-16. Pack working around the perimeter. Horn has it. Uses the screen from Middlebrooks. Pulls up for another long two. This one's off the mark. Withers with the rebound to Trimble. Nearly had it taken away, but Trimble able to go behind the back and keep possession. Hands off to Cadeau, and Carolina will set up in the half court. Withers between the circles. Dribbles to the left. Hands off to Cadeau. Heavy traffic outside the arc. Cadeau can't get by O'Connell. Shot clock down to 11. Out to Trimble. Trimble weaves through traffic. Pulled up, lost the ball, and ends up to Jalen Washington. Still 5 on the shot clock as Trimble has it now. He'll have to pull up for a long three. It's an air ball and the shot clock violation. The arc, and we'll hand off to Jaden Taylor, the Butler transfer, coming off a career-high 24 points. Now to Horn at the left elbow. Trimble right there on the catch. Burns has it in the post, and what a pass to a cutting Dennis Parker. Carolina was coming over to double, and Burns found Parker for the layup to give State the lead, 18-17. Burns is State's second leading assist man. Of course, most of those coming out of the post. Baycott lowers his shoulder, throws up a wild hook against Burns. No good. Rebound to the Pack. They'll run. State has been content to push the pace here against Carolina. As on the perimeter, Taylor has it right now. Trying to get free from Withers. Works behind a screen and misses a three. Baycott uncontested for the rebound. 18-17 NC State. Trimble floats it in the post to Withers. Catch and finish with the left hand.
Great job by Withers running the floor, being able to get inside, hold his man outside, and be able to throw it over the top.
Trimble led him with that entry pass. Withers caught it kind of in the middle of the paint and then finished from the left side with his left hand all in one motion. Burns on the perimeter will hand off to DJ Horn and set a screen at the same time. Horn gives it to Burns off the mark on the 12-footer. This is Cormac Ryan ripping down the board. He'll bring it front side on his own dribble. Carolina up one with the ball. Cadeau floats it to Baycott outside the arc, top of the key. He's going to try and drive on Burns. Gets right by him, misses the layup, but Burns called for the foul. That was one of those where once the shot didn't go, Bill Covington blew the whistle. And it's the first foul on Burns. 4th on State, and will prompt more free throws for Carolina. So State's been called for 4 fouls, and all 4 of them have been shooting fouls. This will already be the 7th and 8th free throws for Carolina, and haven't played quite 10 minutes in the Smith Center.
Yeah, Armando doing a great job. Caught the ball at the top of the key, just getting downhill on Burns. Burns trying to make Burns move his feet, who is not a great guy to move his feet. Post-ups one-on-one for Armando, a little tough trying to back down Burns.
Kevin Keats is having an ongoing conversation with Bill Covington. He's as chatty today as we've seen any opposing coach. Not in any kind of aggressive or disrespectful way, but just a lot of talking with the refs. Baycott made that first free throw to make it 20-18. RJ Davis is back in. Heels have their starting 5. Cadeau, Davis, Ryan, Ingram, and Baycott. Heels have just one man to rebound. That can't be right. But luckily, Baycott makes the free throw. Think with all the subs, Carolina got out of sorts. And they only had Ingram on the low block to rebound, but Baycott made them both.
They just knew Baycott was going to make it.
That's it. 21-18. Heels on top, but State has the basketball. Horn, jab step, pulls up for a long 2. Knocked it in. Boy, he is so talented as an offensive player.
That's something that I think Carolina's going to adjust. They're going to get their big up a little higher. DJ Horn just really knocking down those mid-range jump shots right now.
21-20. State back within a point as RJ Davis, still scoreless, has it on the perimeter for Carolina. Over to Cadeau. He's going to try a 3. Knocked it in from the left wing. The freshman drops it home.
Good to see Cadeau make a 3. You know, he shot him. I think he's been practicing a lot of them, and really just a great shot.
Just the 8th make for Cadeau this year from 3. As Horn out to O'Connell. He'll pump fake for 3. Pull up at the free throw line. No good. He'll get a stop as Baycott gets the board. To Cadeau. Cadeau whips it ahead to Ingram for the layup. Timeout State. Cadeau with some good old-fashioned Carolina basketball.
And Ingram just ran really, really hard there. That was a great run out for him.
We'll walk it front side for the Wolfpack. To Morcell. He'll bounce it in the post to Burns. Let's see what Carolina decides to do. It's going to be one-on-one this time between Burns and Baycott. Burns backs him in, hooks it, and misses.
Great defense by Baycott there, making it difficult on Burns.
He'll get it ahead to RJ Davis. Quickly right corner to Ryan. He'll send it all the way back out to the timeline, and Cadeau to set up the offense. 8:48 to go first half. Heels up as Baycott tried to go backdoor to Cadeau. The pass was just a little too far. Cadeau steps on the baseline trying to save it. The play was there. The pass was just off the mark from Baycott.
Yeah, I think about a half second later he would have been open. It was about to be open. DR wasn't going back with him. He just threw it a half second too early and was able to get a finger on it.
The turnover is for Carolina the third in the ball game. And it'll give it back to State.
Interesting with Carolina doubling Burns. They've only doubled him once, but it'll be interesting if they continue to mix it up or if they try to double him more here.
Horn tick-tocking the dribble out near the center jump circle against Ryan. Has a screen. He'll switch it. Baycott guarding him. Horn gives it off, gets it back, and rains in a long three.
That was tough. I mean, Baycott's feet were on the three-point line. Horn just hit a great deep three.
Horn already with 10. 24th time he's been in double figures this year. Told you, he is the second leading scorer in the ACC in conference games. As Carolina gets it in the post to Baycott. Heels now up 3. Baycott battling with Burns, misses the turnaround. Baycott just 1 of 4 from the floor here early on. Under 8 to go first half as Horn attacks on the right side and lays it in. Horn, a one-man wrecking crew right now for State. He scored 5 straight, back within 1.
Horn's super aggressive. We got to make sure we contain him and make somebody else beat us.
R.J. Davis, no points yet for R.J. Drives in, kicks it to Ingram in the right corner. Pump fake for 3, finds a cutting Ryan. Nice job by Horn, not letting Ryan get the open look. Carolina will have to reset. Out to Cadeau. Jab step, drive, got right by Diarra to finger roll it home.
Great job by Cadeau, realizing Diarra was guarding him. Just beat him with that quick first step and able to shield him off for the layup.
28-25, Carolina by 3. Largest lead has been 6. Morcell backing in against the freshman Cadeau. Turns, hooks, no good. Diarra tips the rebound, but to Davis. Carolina on the run. RJ, front side, layup, good! First bucket for R.J. Davis makes it 30-25.
Great push by R.J. Cormac Ryan running with him. He faked a little pass to him and able to finish up and under the defender.
Boy, both teams shooting well. Carolina 59%, State 48%. 30-25, Carolina, 6:50 to go first half. Horn to Morcell. Extra pass goes in the right corner. Jaden Taylor gets the roll on the 3. As State has now hit 4 3-pointers here in the first half. 30-28. R.J. Davis, front side, sends it back to Cadeau. Been a long time since a break in the action. The next dead ball will be an official timeout. R.J. Davis on the left wing against Taylor. Shot clock down to 13 as Cadeau has it. Floats a pass to Davis. It was off the mark. Davis saves it to Baycott. Baycott fakes the handoff to Davis. Instead, drives on Burns and lays it in.
Big, strong move by Armando. Faked the handoff. Took 2 dribbles downhill, really put his shoulder in his chest and finished strong.
32-28, Carolina by 4 thanks to 61% shooting. Taylor going to draw a foul on Cadeau. They have plenty of guys who can score. Morcell, a veteran player, as Horn has it against Trimble, drives to the left block, tried to go for a reverse layup, no good, but Middlebrooks with the rebound, out to Taylor for 3.
And Middlebrooks does a great job inside fighting, trying to get rebounds, just trying to keep the ball alive, and unfortunately he was able to do it there, and then as soon as he got it, hit Taylor for a 3.
So Taylor 3 of 4. He and Horn are 5 of 7 from three-point range, and State's within 1, 32-31. Ingram with it for Carolina in the front court, backing in against Diarra. Really tough. Step back is good from about 14 feet.
He's a good post-up player, be able to back Diarra down and shoot a little 1-foot fadeaway shot right over his fingertips.
Ingram had not been in double figures the last 2 games for Carolina. He's already there today with 11. 5:15 to go first half. Heels 34, State 31. Horn out on the perimeter against Trimble. Drives to the left elbow, whips a pass to Middlebrooks. Back to Horn. Shot clock's under 10. Horn steps through traffic. Really tough shot. No good. R.J. Davis rips the rebound after it hit the glass. Davis hits another gear, and he's banged hard on the shot. Trimble inbounds to Washington. He'll pitch it up the left sideline to R.J. Davis. Carolina up 3. Largest lead has been just 6. Both teams playing high-level offense. Davis has it near the timeline left. Now he's going to attack. His little runner goes off the glass. No, but Ingram with 2 hands. Yes.
Ingram must have done something special today. He flew in there for that rebound, came right off front of the rim, 2-hand dunk to finish it off.
Ingram with 13 to lead the Tar Heels scoring. Heels up 5, 36-31. Taylor, who has 3 3-pointers for State, drives inside the arc right side. Cut off by R.J. Davis, out to Horn. Horn weaves through traffic. Back to Taylor's got another 3. Taylor has made 4 3-pointers here in the first half. He has State back within 2. Carolina quickly gets it front side to Cormac Ryan. Had a wide open Jalen Washington, but the pass too tall. State the other way. Long pitch ahead to Morcell. He'll wait for everybody to catch up. Kicks it to Diarra. He'll try a 3. Hung on the iron and dropped in.
Well, I think we just lost. State did a great job pushing the pace. We lost our matchups. Ingram tried to pick up Middlebrook, and then we didn't do a good job getting out. Diarra wide open for a 3.
State is 7 of 11 from 3-point range and has the lead by 1. R.J. Davis down low to Washington, and he's fouled. Baycott in there. Inbounds goes to Jalen Washington. He'll hand it back to R.J. Davis. Left corner to Cormac Ryan. Catch and shoot 3 is an air ball.
A little rush there.
State the other way with a 1-point lead and the ball. Morcell in the right corner. Looking for Burns against Washington in the post. Gets it to him outside the lane on the right. Burns backing in against the smaller Washington. His hook shot falls in. Boy, State is getting a bunch of rolls right now. They are shooting 16 of 30 from the floor. And they lead it by 3, 39-36. It's an 8-0 State run. R.J. Davis to Trimble. Pass was tipped, but Trimble able to bring it in. Carolina will reset back out to Davis. State with the 3-point lead late in the first half. They blitz the double team, ends up to Trimble in the corner right. Boy, soared in the air as he drove baseline, and he earns a foul on DJ Burns. So Trimble to the line and misses the free throw. 30 overall from the field. Trimble does get one of the 2 free throws to go to get Carolina within 2 at 39-37.
We need a little push here in the last 2:50 to be able to down 2, be able to get up a little bit.
And he'll need some stops.
Yep.
State, O'Connell dribbling in the middle of the floor to Horn. Good recovery by Trimble. Back out to O'Connell. He'll switch, so now it's Cadeau guarding Horn, but it's Middlebrooks with the basketball right now on the left elbow. Faces up against Baycott. Recklessly into the paint, kicks it out to Diarra. Now to Horn. Horn, the shot clock is going to sound before Horn is able to force up a 3 with 2:15 to go as Cadeau comes front side with Carolina trailing by 2, 39-37. Wojcik has it on the left wing, gets it in the post to Baycott. He's outside the lane on the left against Middlebrooks. Battling with him, spins baseline, goes off the window, no good. Baycott has struggled. He is just 2 of 6 from the floor.
Yeah, really trying to make something happen there against Middlebrooks, but Middlebrooks good defense.
39-37 is Horn trying to fight through all kinds of traffic. Hesitation, goes up off the window for 2 more.
Horn has great patience there coming across the lane. He really came from the left wing all the way across the free throw line. Couple 2-3 slow dribbles, waited for the defense to clear out and shot a little layup.
He is 6 of 11 for 14 points as R.J. Davis has it on the right wing. R.J. just 1 field goal. He has to give it over to Cadeau because he's double-teamed on the perimeter. Shot clock down to 10, and Cadeau had it taken away, and then as he tried to go get the loose ball, he touched it last.
DJ Horn able to knock it away from that.
Horn and Taylor a combined 10 of 16 for 26 points for State. They lead it 41-37, and Horn has it again on the perimeter. Drives left of the lane, jump stop out to O'Connell. He tries to drive against Cadeau. Cadeau got his foot tangled up with Middlebrooks, and O'Connell hit the jumper. State is just unconscious right now offensively, and they lead it by 6. Cadeau the other way to a trailing Ingram. Under a minute to go. Wojcik has it on the right wing to Cadeau. Pump fake for 3. Back out to Wojcik. He'll send it to R.J. Davis. Shot clock down to 13. State blitzes the high screen. Davis picks up his dribble. Has to get it to Wojcik. Wojcik going to force up a 3. It is off the back iron. No good. Ingram slaps the rebound, but to Middlebrooks.
I think Wojcik thought the shot clock was a little lower there. He still had 8 seconds left on it, but forced a shot.
Boy, State has really controlled these last couple minutes on a 12-1 run to lead it by 6. There's about a 3-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Horn dribbling out near the timeline, guarded by Wojcik. State 43 on the strength of 56% shooting. Carolina 37. Horn one-on-one with Wojcik. Shot clock's all the way down to 3. Horn step back long 2 is good. He is just unconscious right now, and that will be the final score of the first half. Yeah, that's pretty obvious on that one, right? As R.J. Davis coming out of the locker room misses a push shot from the free throw line, and State with the rebound. Heels had just 1 offensive rebound in the first half. That was that Ingram dunk putback. They lead the ACC, Carolina does, in offensive rebounds per game and offensive rebounding percentage. But now they're down 10 because Morcell hits a turnaround at the free throw line. It's a 16-1 State run going back to the last half. State has scored on 20 of its 34 possessions in the game. Heels have to find a way to get some stops. Cadeau, hesitation, kicks it in the corner to Ryan. His left corner three is nothing but net.
Good to see Ryan get involved. Ryan didn't really do much in the first half, really only had one shot. Able to knock down a shot there created by Cadeau.
47-40. Can Carolina get any stops here? O'Connell's going to try and answer the three. No good. Rebound to Cadeau at the free throw line. He'll bring it front side on the right. Heels going left to right as we see it here in the second half courtside. Down low to Baycott, one-on-one with Burns. Baycott has forced it against Burns a bunch. This time he gets better position and hooks it home with the left hand. Much better patience by Baycott. 3-4 dribbles there. No double team. Took his time, got to his spot, made a nice little left-handed hook shot. 5 straight from Carolina. Cuts the deficit to 5 at 47-42. 18:30 to go right now. O'Connell dribbling between the circles. State setting something up. Shot clock down to 10 as Horn has it now on the left wing against Ryan. Swings through, tries to shoot it left side, cut off by Ryan, gets it to Burns, back to Horn, a wild shot, no good. The rebound is kicked out by State. 10 a moment ago, scored 5 straight. See if they can add to it as Horn and Ryan get tangled up. It's going to be a double foul as Cadeau gets it into Baycott in the center jump circle. He'll hand it back to Cadeau. State by 5. Cadeau whips the pass left corner to Ingram. Had to reach out to get it, so he couldn't pull the shot. Tries to drive baseline against Diarra. Tipped away. Ingram goes back to get it. Ingram, boy, really tough step back jumper. No good. Ingram had a great first half. Forced one there, though. State gets the defensive board. Quickly, they get it deep in the paint to Burns. His turnaround won't go. Diarra slaps the rebound off the glass. Cleaned up by Ingram. Ingram down low to Baycott. Didn't catch it cleanly, though. Recovers and misses the dunk.
Great run by Baycott, just unfortunate on the dunk. Really great patience, just couldn't finish it.
47-42. Horn battling with Ryan on the perimeter. Sends it in the corner right to Diarra. His three, no good. Baycott uncontested for the rebound. Ahead to R.J. Davis. Heels down 5 on the run. Davis tried to get it in the post, tipped away by Diarra, but back to Davis. He'll reset out to Cadeau. Jab step, drive, bounce pass in traffic to Ingram. His hook shot is good.
Great job by Cadeau. A little jab step, fake right hand drive down the middle of the lane to Ingram for a nice little right hand touch shot.
Heels on a 7-0 run, back within 3. O'Connell to Burns outside the arc. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Gives it back to O'Connell. Back to Burns at the free throw line. Jab step against Baycott. Long on the jumper. Rebound Karams to Cadeau.
Carolina playing great defense. Really tough shot for State to start the half here.
Hubert Davis urging his team to run. They'll find a trailing Ingram. His 3 is short. Rebound to Cadeau, and he is fouled by Morcell. They got really tangled up. Now they go face to face. Now both teams getting in there. Diarra is pushing guys away. It's going to be a foul on Morcell. Cadeau well out on the perimeter. He's going to attack right at the lane, and he's fouled by Burns. That's going to be 3 on Burns. Cadeau got a high screen from Baycott, wrapped around it from the top left, and attacked right of the lane. Foul on Burns, his third on State this half. And it will put Cadeau at the line for 2 shots. Burns has fouled out 2 times this year. We'll see what State wants to do. Nobody coming off the State bench at the moment as Cadeau gets the friendly bounce on the free throw. It was a little flat, long, and right, but it hit that back right portion of the rim up in the air and through.
Cadeau doing a great job on that pick and roll, coming off the middle pick and roll from Armando, and just turning the corner and using that speed on Burns.
Heelson now on a 9-0 run as Cadeau makes both free throws, and they're pressuring in the backcourt. State does get it in. 47-46, Jaden Taylor, who hit a season-tying for a game 4 3-pointers in the first half, is back in for State for the first time here in the second half. Finds a curling Horn. Horn runner is no good, and a late whistle.
Curling off a pin down. Horn is able to get to no line.
Horn with the second free throw, and that one's good. So it's a 2-point game. 48-46. State with some pressure in the backcourt. Carolina gets it into R.J. Davis. He'll give it to Cadeau.
With this lineup, they started double teaming all pick and rolls, just as with DJ Byrne out.
Cadeau drives left against Taylor. He's fouled again. I don't know how, but he got the bucket as well. A prayer answered for Cadeau. He's up to 11 points now. Misses the free throw. Ingram slaps the rebound all the way into the State front court, though, and Horn has his shot blocked by Ryan. Loose ball, though, to State. Diarra is fouled when it's all said and done. No good on the first.
RJ ran under. Ryan was able to get up and get the block. Just unfortunate bounce after that.
Diarra goes 1 of 2, and State leads it 49-48. The Pack was up by 10 early in this half after leading by 8 at the break. R.J. Davis. Boy, a clean look, one of his first tonight, and that's why, because when he gets them, he drops them home for 3.
Great job catching it. Little jab right. The guy ran by him. One dribble left, knocked it down.
Heels have the lead, 51-49. Davis's first 3. He only has 5 points. Taylor around a screen, stops right of the lane, leans into Davis, and he's going to earn the foul.
Yeah, that's a tough foul on RJ. Taylor came down, shot fake. RJ did a great job staying tall. And
get a breather for State, and Dennis Parker, the freshman, comes in. Both free throws good by Taylor. So State, who did not take a free throw in the first half, has taken 2 on each of its last 3 possessions, made 4 of them, and has tied the game at 51. State led by 10 early this half. Carolina took a brief lead. Now it's tied. Ingram spinning by his defender, but loses the ball on the way up. Here comes State with the turnover, heading the other way in a tie game. Ingram just lost the ball as he attacked from the left. DJ Horn trying to work against Jalen Withers. Will ease it out to Taylor instead. Taylor stumbles and falls. R.J. Davis dives to the floor. Ball is loose on the deck. It's thrown out of the scrum by Taylor and goes to Carolina. Ingram up the middle of the floor. Finds Trimble on the left side. He'll have to ease it out. Good decision there by Trimble. Out to R.J. Davis. Davis whips it down low. Withers was all alone and lays it home.
Great cut by Withers. He's actually wide open in the corner. Nobody had him for a long time. Realized they couldn't get the ball to him. Ran right to the front of the rim.
53-51. Heels by 2. State with the ball. 14:20 to go in the second half. Middlebrooks, middle of the floor. Fakes a handoff to Taylor. Instead goes to Horn. Horn, fall away on the left baseline. No good. Withers had a hand on the rebound. Had it knocked away by Parker. It goes to Morcell. He missed. Morcell gets it back. Missed the layup again. Ball still being slapped around. Finally out of bounds to State. Carolina by 2. State missed a couple of close ones there. Morcell around a high screen. Drives against R.J. Davis. Uses his forearm to get some space. Misses the jumper. And another rebound out of bounds off Carolina. Again, it was Withers who touched it last. I think State has taken 4 shots on this possession. Inbounds goes to Taylor in the corner left. Drives to the right elbow against Trimble. Stop there. Out to Morcell. Shot clock at 10. Morcell to the line, or to the rim, and he's fouled. Morcell to the line with Carolina up 2. Knocks it in. Next one no good, and rebound this time knocked out by State. Ingram, Withers, Washington, the 5 on the floor. 13:30 to play. Heels trailed by 10 earlier this half. Now lead it by 1, 53-52. A long 3 by R.J. Davis. Off the back iron. No, bodies collide. It's slapped out to O'Connell near the timeline, and he airballs a runner. State wanted a foul, no call. Here comes Ingram the other way to R.J. Davis. He'll try another triple. That one's off the mark. To Ingram, though, gets the rebound. And a late foul call.
They're going to start shooting free throws early. We're going to have to clean up the foul in here.
State's been called for 4 this half. 53-52. Morcell weaving through traffic out to Parker. Parker jumped up and came down with the ball. No whistle, and then he stripped on the drive. And there's a foul called on State. Inbounds goes to R.J. Davis. He'll come up front side on the right. Bounce pass to Ingram. Quick handoff to Trimble. Still on the perimeter. Trimble in some trouble. Keeps his dribble alive. Now drives hard against O'Connell. Got to the rim and drew the whistle.
Yeah, we want to continue to push the pace, continue to try to get the ball down the lane, try to pick up those fouls, as it'll lead to a lot of free throws.
Trimble at the line for his second of the 2-shot free throw attempt. Too strong, though, and O'Connell with the board. Trimble 2 of 4 at the line today for the Tar Heels.
With Burns back in, we want to put him in the pick and roll.
Instead, he gets it back to the basket, low right against Baycott. They just slam into each other. Running hook shot is an air ball. Cadeau picks it up off the bounce. Hubert Davis wants to slow this possession down, 54-52. Cadeau stops in the center jump circle. Has a choice to use the screen from Baycott and does to get to the right. Crossover to the cup. Oh, he took a hard shot. No whistle. And the ball out of bounds off Baycott. Jalen Washington getting some treatment from Tar Heel trainer Doug Halverson on the bench. Looks like he's cut on his chin. 54-52. Carolina with the lead. State with the ball. Horn around a screen. Tried to get it to Taylor left side and threw it away. Taylor tried to save it, but into the hands of the Heels. Carolina the other way. Cadeau pushes ahead to Trimble. Can't drive on the baseline left. He's still trying, but finally eases it out. Carolina wants to get it to Ingram in the post. He's guarded down there by Horn. Finally, they do get it to him. Right of the lane. Goes right by him and draws the foul. If that's on Burns, it is, and that's 4. Smarter technology for all.
Yeah, I think Carolina's done a great job defensively, too. You know, they obviously State's missed a couple, but they've done a great job defensively, making it difficult.
Nearly forces a turnover. 56-52. Cadeau, Davis, Ryan, Withers, and Baycott, the 5 on the floor. Horn to a cutting Middlebrook. Sends it in the left corner to O'Connell. Guarded by Cadeau. Gets a hard screen by Middlebrooks. A circle to the rim. Can't finish. Rebound is fought for. Middlebrooks chases it down on the baseline. That's the 6th offense. Oh, my gosh. Ryan got cleared out by a screen. He is still on the ground. State has missed a 3. Gotten it back. Missed another 3. Rebound goes to R.J. Davis. Holy smokes.
That was a heck of a screen by Middlebrooks. Legal or not, knocked Ryan right over.
Heels up 4, and they've avoided some disaster here with all these offensive rebounds for State. Baycott right around Middlebrooks for the bucket and the foul.
I don't know if Middlebrooks can guard Baycott in the post.
It's 7 offensive rebounds for State in the second half as Baycott gets the free throw to go. Suddenly, the Heels are up 7, 59-52, and full court pressure. Inbounds to Taylor. R.J. Davis right there on the catch. It's the largest lead for Carolina. Heels did lead by 6 in the first half. State led by 10 early in the second half.
Just a little man-to-man pressure. Nothing too intense.
Horn is going to earn a really tough whistle on Ryan.
Picked up the foul.
It's a 1-and-1 for Horn, and he drops in the first. Ryan is the first Tar Heel with 3 fouls. Burns on the State bench with 4. Morcell also has 3 for the Pack as the second free throw is no good. So 1 of 2 for Horn. 59-53, Carolina by 6 with the ball. 10:23 to go second half in the Smith Center. Cadeau just gets across the timeline, kind of slowly walking front side. Looking for R.J. Davis off the ball, can't find him. Cadeau still dribbling. Splits a double team, and he's fouled. See who that's on. That's on Middlebrooks, his 3rd.
And able to pick up the foul.
So this is a 1-and-1 for Cadeau, who is 2 of 3 at the stripe today, and he gets it to go. State now made its first field goal, has not made one since in more than 9 minutes, but it's the free throw line that's keeping State even remotely in this. They're 6 of 10 at the line this half. Carolina was down 10. Now the Heels are up 7 with a free throw coming for Cadeau.
Yeah, I think they've of the last 15 field goals, which is impressive defense by Carolina. Ryan has done a great job on DJ Horn trying to contain him.
And Cadeau knocks in both free throws. He's up to 13. His freshman season high is 19. He is one of 3 Tar Heels in double figures. 61-53. Middlebrooks hands off to Horn. Horn trying to work against Ryan. Loses his footing and turns it over. But Horn and Ryan are all tangled up, and that's going to be a foul on Horn.
Yeah, Ryan and DJ Horn to make sure everybody's good, make sure that nothing gets out of order.
Nothing but net on the free throw for Ryan.
Beautiful free throw there.
62-53.
And I think part of the success we've had this half is because Ryan's on Horn. Horn's not able to beat him. When he does beat him, he's struggling to finish at the rim because of Ryan's size.
Ryan, 10 minutes and only some moderate success at the free throw line has kept this from being an explosion from the Heels. Tar Heels still have flipped a 10-point deficit to a 10-point lead.
It's a great second half. That's what we needed to do coming out of halftime.
Morcell has it for State on the right wing, around a Middlebrooks screen, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul. That was obvious. Burns on the bench with 4. Cadeau on the left wing. Crossover, gets by Taylor, gets to the rim, missed the layup, but there's Ingram with the offensive board. He'll back it out left side to Baycott, now out to the timeline to R.J. Davis. Carolina will reset. Screen by Baycott. Cadeau crosses the court over to Ingram. Feet set. Wide open 3. Count it, baby.
Great draw up out of timeout. RJ coming off. Hit Cadeau on the wing. with Armando rolling down the middle of the lane, Diarra had to come in, which left Ingram wide open on the weak side.
That's 20 now for Ingram. 5th time this year he's had 20 or more. Heels up 13. Middlebrooks to Morcell. Pump fake for 3. Sends it in the corner to Taylor, and he spins into 3. State finally hits a field goal after missing 15 straight. That gets it back to a 10-point game at 66-56, and Taylor continues to shoot well. He is 5 of 7 from three-point range.
And really good challenge there, just a really difficult shot.
Cadeau out on the perimeter, guarded by Morcell. Picks up his dribble, lost the ball, and kicked out of bounds, but off of State. Heels up 10, 66-56. Cadeau, jab step, drive, whips it to R.J. Davis. He'll try a triple. Why not?
Great play by Cadeau, really just using his explosiveness to get down the lane. R.J.'s man took 1/2 of a step, and then R.J. just made a great shot.
69-56. Cadeau now 13 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. Horn around a screen to a cutting Middlebrooks at the free throw line. He'll send it in the corner left to Morcell. Morcell around a screen, going to pull up for the long 2 and drop it in.
Tough shot by Morcell. Ryan trailing over, but you can live with that shot.
69-58. State's made back-to-back buckets after they had missed 15 in a row. Cadeau's got to get front court. He just does. Sometimes he's a little slow walking front side. Ingram between the circles in the front court for Carolina. To R.J. Davis, step back 3. He's fouled by Morcell, and that's 5 on Morcell. He's asked to do something a little different. He doesn't score a ton. He's asked to do something a little different on this team than maybe some of those other guys. So this can be R.J. Davis, free throw line, 3 shots, and he misses the first, 89.5%. But he does make the second this afternoon.
And I think this team's, the unselfishness of everybody on the team is phenomenal. You know, Cadeau scores sometimes, R.J. scores sometimes, able to knock down the third free throw, but really just a great job by everybody being able to, might be their night, might not be, but they defend and they do what they need to.
71-58 as Davis does go 2 of 3 on the free throw line. Horn hands off to Middlebrooks. Middlebrooks out on the perimeter. Gives it to Taylor, who's been hot. Tough runner. Challenged by Baycott. No good. Rebound slapped by Cadeau into Ryan's hands.
Really hard 5-foot running floater. The shot we want him to shoot continuously. Rather get Taylor off that three-point line.
Hubert Davis calling out the offense for Carolina as it sets up in the half court. Cadeau guarded by O'Connell. The Stanford transfer out on the perimeter. Baycott comes to set a high screen. Now he ghosts it. Cadeau whips it on the right wing to Ingram. Ingram with 7 on the shot clock. Drives hard. Has the shot blocked by Diarra.
He tried to create a lot of contact there. Just didn't quite get the contact you hoped for.
State the other way. Carolina's up by 13. Taylor, who's been so hot from the perimeter. Drives hard. His runner good off the glass.
Tried to push up on him, take away his 3. Great job there. Just didn't do a good job of getting downhill. Tough low layup.
Taylor up to 19, following up his career-high 24 last game with another good offensive performance. 6:28 to go as Cadeau gets it to R.J. Davis, right sideline, drives right by his defender, kicks it out to an open Ingram for 3, no good. Got to knock that one in. Left wing wide open.
Great look, just didn't knock it in.
Taylor the other way is going to earn a foul in transition on Carolina. I think it's on Ingram.
Taylor's
5 at the free throw line as he knocks, the second one pops out. Thought it was going in.
Good job, Jones.
Yeah, it was able to jinx him from afar. 71-61, Carolina by 10 and with the ball after the defensive rebound. Cadeau comes front side, guarded by O'Connell. Between the legs, whips it down low to Baycott. One hard dribble, his reverse layup won't go. The ball is tipped up off the iron. That won't drop. Carolina's gone empty here. A couple of possessions. Long pitch ahead. Knocked free by R.J. Davis and off of Middlebrooks, so it'll belong to Carolina.
Threw it up for Middlebrooks to go catch. R.J. did a great job challenging it. Hit it just enough where Middlebrooks knocked it out of bounds.
Carolina's had good looks here the last few possessions. An open 3 by Ingram. Layup by Baycott, but they have not been able to get him to go. They don't have a field goal, talking about Carolina, in more than 2.5 minutes. But hard to argue about the quality of shot.
And we're having long possessions here. They're trying to run a little clock.
Cadeau one-on-one with O'Connell is called for a travel as we got to look at the replay. Good call there, although not one the Tar Heels wanted. Heels up 10, but they've gone a little quiet here offensively.
Ryan fighting over all those screens.
Middlebrooks at the free throw line, or just outside it, gets it to O'Connell. Back to a cutting Middlebrooks, spins into the paint, sends it in the left corner to Horn. Ryan right there on the catch. Horn will drive and lay it in. That's his first field goal of the second half. He's up to 20, and now State is within 8. They're on a 5-0 spurt. Carolina got to find some offense here.
Baycott's got to come across and challenge that at the rim a little better.
Cadeau still between the circles. Finds a cutting R.J. Davis. Pump fake, gets to the left elbow, whips it right side to Ingram. Wide open for the mid-range jumper.
RJ created all the offense. Everybody sucked into him, able to hit Ingram in the mid-range for a nice little jump shot.
73-63, heels up 10. Double screen for O'Connell on the perimeter. Out to Diarra. Open look for three is no good. Bodies on the floor for the rebound. Ends up to R.J. Davis. Carolina the other way. Clock is down to 4:35. Davis whips one to Ryan on the left sideline. Pump fake for three. Dumps it in the post to Baycott. He lost the basketball. Was trying to move against Diarra and turned it over. Tar Heels with a couple of turnovers here. Still lead by 10. 4:22 to go. Cadeau runs into a hard screen, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Middlebrooks. Breon Pass, a junior from Reedsville, has come in for the first time. And Carolina will indeed come front court and take a timeout. 19 on the shot clock as Cadeau gets it to Ingram on the left wing. Now left corner to Ryan. Back up middle of the floor to Cadeau. He's guarded by Diarra on a switch. Over to Ryan. His three is short from the left wing.
Not a great possession. Got an okay look, but really nobody really got him inside the three-point line.
Horn the other way for State. Carolina has now been empty on 6 of its last 7 possessions, but still leads by 10, 73-63. O'Connell between the circles. Finds Horn. Around a Middlebrooks screen. Step back jumper is nothing but air. Into R.J. Davis's hands. Cormac Ryan has hounded Horn in the second half.
And yeah, DJ Horn has not been comfortable at any point in the second half, and you see that with that shot. It wasn't a bad shot, just he has not been comfortable.
Baycott gets the layup attempt. Missed again on the screen and roll. Great spin to the rim, but he misses the shot, and then O'Connell hits a transition three. State's going to take a timeout.
To be able to try to get this back up to 10. State's on a little bit of a run here. Try to create long possessions here, run the clock a little bit, and be able to get 1 or 2 buckets.
Carolina does break State's pressure, gets front side. Cadeau, double team comes, gets it to Ryan, right corner to Ingram. Back up the sideline to Ryan. Heels working around the perimeter to Cadeau. Drives, kicks it, another corner three, no good. And a rebounding foul called on Ryan. But if he makes both these, it's all of a sudden a 5-point game.
Once again, we're struggling to put the game away here. We just got to be able to pick and roll, and then we don't create much off of it. So try to create a little more action.
O'Connell gets them both. So all of a sudden it is 73-68. Carolina led by as many as 13, but State's within 5. Big possession it feels like here.
Yeah, we need 1 bucket here to be able to try to stretch this back out.
8 of the last 9 possessions, Carolina has not scored. They'll look for R.J. Davis. Creeping to the left elbow, and he's fouled as he elevates. 31 to go.
Keep him from getting loose.
Davis makes both free throws. So it's a 7-point game, 75-68. 2:30 to play as O'Connell comes front side for the Pack. Horn on the left wing, guarded by Ryan, who does have 4 fouls. Around a screen. Now Horn will attack. His one-handed runner, no good. Good box out by Ryan. Allows Baycott to get the board.
Great defense there. Ryan on him, got beat a little bit, able to switch off, create a tough shot for Horn.
75-68, Heels by 7 with the ball. R.J. Davis has it up high. Screen by Baycott. State double teams Davis, so he goes over to Ingram. Hand off to Trimble on the left sideline, now to Davis. One-on-one with O'Connell. Davis changes speeds. Steps back, mid-range 2 is good.
Great shot by RJ. Just a lot of patience. They did a great job clearing out. 2 guys on the weak side, Armando inside, and be able to get a one-on-one situation.
77-68. O'Connell around a couple of screens. Bounces in the post to Middlebrooks. Middlebrooks faces up now at the right elbow to a cutting Taylor. Taylor on the baseline, and another foul. I think that's on Ryan, and he's fouled out to the line for 2 shots, where he is 3 of 4 this evening, and now 4 of 5. 77-69, now 77-70 as Taylor makes them both. State with some zone pressure here in the backcourt. Cadeau bounces through it to R.J. Davis. Comes front side and stepped on the sideline. Minute 24 to go. O'Connell to Horn. To Taylor. R.J. Davis flies at him. Taylor going to pull up for a tough shot. An air ball at the free throw line. Falls into Ingram's hands.
Great job by Davis. Taylor tried to pick up the screen where he was coming behind him, kind of flailed his body, and RJ actually just kind of fell down to make sure he didn't touch him.
77-70, State down 7, not fouling with a minute to go. Davis gets a screen from Cadeau. Switch has O'Connell guarding RJ. He's going to go one-on-one, behind the back, through the leg. Attacks left of the lane, pulls up, short, rebound, out of bounds, off State.
Yeah, it'd be huge if we get a bucket here.
Inbounds goes to Ingram. State elected not to foul him and instead goes out middle of the floor to RJ Davis. Davis is double teamed, gets out of it by whipping it down low to Baycott. He's blocked at the rim by Middlebrooks, but Carolina recovers. Out to Cadeau. Shot clock's down to 5. Cadeau, crossover drive. Scoop shot is good. Cadeau closes the door.
A little cross into it, just beating him to the right to the layup. Great move by Cadeau.
79-70. O'Connell the other way for State's going to have to force up a 3. It's an air ball. Ingram with the rebound. Keats says don't foul.
That might be game there.
Ahead to R.J. Davis. He can run out the clock if he wants to.
Yeah, great job by Carolina in the second half, coming out down 10, being able to fight to get back in it.
Tar Heels were down 8 at halftime. They were down 10 early in the second half. But Carolina's defensive effort holding State to just 6 made field goals in the second half. That defense prompts the Tar Heels for the big comeback, and they win it 79-70.